Right folks, all I'm doing here is just trying to get a little bit of WD-40 onto that nut without making too much of a mess. I've given that a very excuse me. Okay, where was I? Yeah, I've got a little bit of WD-40 on there now. I use WD-40 very sparingly because I've read somewhere that it actually, although it's advertised as a rust loosener, it can actually cause rust. Now these are stainless parts, or they should be stainless parts. Maybe it's high speed steel parts, I don't know. But it's also, I don't want to waste it. And having said that, the last place I was in, they just had a big plastic tub full of this stuff, and they just, if they needed any loosening, they just dumped it into the tub. You know, it'd be spilled everywhere, and then, you know, just totally unnecessary, totally wasting the stuff. But it was just quicker than trying to, use spray bottles to apply it to specific areas. So I'm trying to figure out how to get this off. I'm thinking maybe a specialist, well, not a tool as such, but a bit of packing in at the back of this here would, but that would probably damage that if it slipped at all. I don't know how to get this nut off properly without doing further damage. Now, I wonder. No, that's I've got that wee micrometer spanner that would have almost been the same size as that to fit in there, but I'm fairly certain it's not the right size. That'll be a specialist tool that the folk at Moore and Wright would have used to assemble this. This is a precision bit of kit, and it's been treated quite poorly. But having said that, I know what it's like when you're in a busy workshop. Tools just get thrown about you. You know, you're trying to meet a deadline, get the job done on time. I think this here is actually a bushing as well, eh? I don't think I need to get that out of there, though. I'll maybe just leave that in there, even if it does come out. Could be pressed in, of course. Yeah, that's a bushing, I think. It's too sharp a corner for it to be turned, so that's just been a press fit bushing. See, if I could get this apart, I could polish this up lovely with some fine wet and dry. Because I'm not going to get in around the bottom of that handle easily to polish that up. What to do? The worst of it is that the depth of this recess is very small. I would say it's in the region of maybe 1/2 millimetre, possibly less. And that'll be quite tight on there after all this time, so you're not going to get a decent purchase on it. Not only is it quite a shallow recess, is the lip or the edge, the wall of the recess is damaged from someone else's attempts at getting it off. These things are always more difficult than you expect them to be. I wonder what sort of lubricant Moore and Wright used on this when they manufactured it. You know, this square pocket with the round corners, that's been machined out of there. I can see the cutting marks or the flutes on the end mill or the slot cutter that was used to do it. I'd say that's maybe a 2mm depth or something. I'm going to get that off. Right, I'm going to go and see what I can do. I'll be back shortly, folks. Okay, we're back. What I've done here is I've basically just clamped the screw between. Now the battery's running done, folks, but the screw is clamped between these two bits of wood. I'm going to have to leave it at that, I think. The battery's going to go flat any second, but we'll see how we go. I've got this little wee punch, smallest I could find, and this hammer, which I've just recently restored. Put a nice new wedge in there. Did the handle up, polished everything up on it. So let's see what happens here. That's not working.